Hello guys, my name's Slippery Jack, and today I'm reviewing the third album by the Prodigy, The Fat of the Land. Okay, this is the big one. You know one Prodigy album, it is probably this one, and if you can name some of their most famous tracks, they are most likely from here. But the point is, this is a very iconic EDM album. A lot of people consider it to be one of the greatest electronic albums of all time, and some even consider it to be one of the greatest out of England in general. But I think that this is a very important album for the Prodigy, not because it was so popular, but that it was just where they found their sound that would dominate much of their career. On this LP, the Prodigy seem to be going for a much heavier sound. This is no longer like rave music. This, however, is still techno, like sometimes what you would find on the Jilted Generation, but merged with more of a big beat kind of thing and electronic rock. Like I said on the Experience video, my favorite from the Prodigy sometimes switches around, and at times this is my favorite Prodigy album. Like sometimes I'm just in the mood for more of the heavier stuff. But I think I will always come back to Experience as my favorite, but whatever. But this is not far behind at any stretch. Like, in fact, it comes really close. Here, I'll go down the track listing. I'm just going to call this one Smack My Dog Up. This is one of the big hits. It has this really satisfying beat that you can't help but just really get into and jam to. And what sounds like some guitar has a lot of female vocal samples, like most of them saying, "Whoa!" And she seems to say that like after they say the song's title, so that's kind of dark, but despite the lyrics, this is a really great song. Breathe is possibly the most popular from the album. I remember not liking this one because it was so much heavier than what I was listening to previously. But I think this has become like one of my big favorites. It's really satisfying. The hook is awesome, and I really like the rock influence on this track as well. Diesel Power is the most industrial and mechanical sounding on the album, and it has rapping from some guy called Cool Keith. I don't know who he is. He's definitely not Keith Flint, but whoever he is, he does really good on here. Funky Crap is a much more energetic and fun techno track. It has so many sounds just flying everywhere, and it makes it kind of hypnotic. Serial Thriller is just a straight rock track. There really isn't much to it. It's just like, what, one or two chords with the guitar, and then just like some rapping from Keith Flint. Yeah, there's not much to it, but it's another like really good banger. And Minefields is a longtime favorite for me. This used to be the only track on the album that I actually liked, but it's got like some world influence on the melody and a wobbling bass and all these really fun sounds, and Keith Flint's rapping makes it 10 times better. And then there is Narayan. This is the longest and most fleshed out track on the album. It has all these beautiful melodies and sounds that keep you occupied. This track seems to have like a religious message too. Most notably the chanting Namah Narayana, which I believe means the beautiful Hindu god of creation. The vocalist on this track, Christian Mills, has a lot of Indian influence on his music, so I wouldn't be surprised. And then there is the notorious Firestarter, which is very catchy, and it's got like this driving beat that always gets you pumped up. And another really fun one to listen to. And Climbatize is another hypnotic track with more world influence and a really good bass line. and it ends with a cover of L7, or I guess that's how you pronounce their name, Feel My Fire, and I can see how this track works as an ending. If I had the chance, I might have, like, switched it to Climbatize, or, yeah. But I think this works perfectly as an ending, and the energy here is just incredible. I never would have imagined that punk rock could be merged so well with techno, and it's just a really good track also. I love the Pink Floyd-esque keyboards that come in every now and then. And overall, I think the Fat of the Land, it gets all the praise that it really deserves. It is really fun all the way through, it nails every single hook, and is just a very iconic EDM album. I see myself returning to it many times in the future. Go listen to it right now. I'm feeling a 90 out of 100. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more entertainment. Tell me, give me some ideas for what you would like to see me review, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.